Hello everyone, Spoopy Wraith here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different than I normally do. I'm going to be teaching you all the basics of Tales of Tribute. So, starting right off, we can find opponents either through players, which we can actually do through the group activity finder. It will be in the 6th tab if you have the High Isle DLC. You can join a queue after doing the tutorial. You have to do the tutorial to play the game in any fashion, which you can do by going to this place at High Isle. And it's all really self-explanatory. You just do the first quest in this particular spot here. You'll meet the guy by the fountain, and he will offer you the quest, and you can do the tutorial. But for those of you that the tutorial did not take for, and I assume that is why you're here, we're going to stop beating around the bush, and we are going to go ahead and teach you guys what you need to know. So for starting, you can pick
Looking
any
for
opponent.
an easy win? A go on.
We'll just be picking this guy. It doesn't really matter who your opponent is. You can also play with players through the queue. So, the patrons. The way the patrons work is these are the decks that you can provide. Each person picks two that they can choose. As you can see, I've unlocked one of the special ones that you can do through certain quests and other activities. But the four starting ones are St. Pelin, Grandmaster Delmine Hlaalu, Duke of Crows, and Psijic Loremaster Celery. St. Pelin's deck is unique because you have to meet a lot of certain circumstances, like having 2 power and having an agent in your cooldown. So it doesn't take very often, but when it does happen, you immediately put that agent card on the top of your deck. We'll learn more about agent cards later. The Grandmaster deck basically is you trade in your card for its value in coin -1 as prestige. Prestige is how you score in this game, and you need 40 prestige to win a match. Duke of Crows, basically you pay all your, it's exactly what it says, you pay all your coin and you gain power -1. So if you pay 5 coin, you get 4 power. If you pay 10 coin, you get 9 power. Power at the end of your turn turns into prestige, which, like I said, is points, and they're how you win. So, this guy is basically just one-stop power, but you need to be very dedicated and very devoted to choosing this option, because it means you won't be buying any cards that turn. Psijic Loremaster, he has the ability to, you pay him 4 coins, and he will knock out one of your opponents. Generally speaking, you're usually better off either pulling a Black Sacrament or the ambush card to knock it out, or paying with your own power points. However, it is useful because getting all 4 of the patrons favored, which you do by meeting their unique circumstances, makes you win the game automatically. Now, I also have Unsai Frondor Hunding, which this deck is unique in that a lot of cards within this deck give you the choice, usually between either coin or power, or the chance to move a specific card of your choice to the top of your deck, or power. So they're very good, and I do like his deck a lot, and I'll be using that. Additionally, when you buy him at the start of every turn, that you still have him favored, he gives you a coin. So it's just 1 more coin every time. You gotta pay him 2 power to do it, though. So, Red Eagle, he gives you cards. You can draw more cards from your deck. However, I do not like using these cards because they are too risky. Most of them require you to destroy your own cards. You won't be able to use them anymore. The benefits can often be good, but I don't like them. Sorcerer King Orgnum is you gain power for every amount of cards that you get. And the Marmer Boarding Party card is fairly decent. It basically can just give you straight prestige. Just straight. Skip the power and everything. And you want him favored because you can keep getting it more and more often. Rajin the Purring Liar is one of the more annoying cards types to go up against. The Bewilderment card that you can create by paying him goes into the opponent's deck and basically acts like a wasted turn. So one of the cards, if you draw 5 cards at the beginning of the round, and if one of your cards is a Bewilderment, you basically only get 4 cards this round. That card is wasted. It doesn't replace any of your cards, it's just an annoying distraction. I'll be taking Ansai Hunding and St. Helen, because I like the cards in Helen's deck more often. They usually are more focused on straight power gains. So, now, usually your first few turns you'll want to turn these coins into treasury cards, into writs of gold, which you do by paying 2. You can turn a coin, you sacrifice 1, and then you get a writ of gold. The writ of gold is worth 2. You'll be able to draw it some other time. So I don't really have anything else I can do this turn, but I'm just going to get rid of some cards so that my opponent can't use them. See, I'm actually kind of trying to screw my opponent over right from the get-go. It is a bot, so it's not like they care. Now, my opponent did start with 1 extra coin because he wasn't the starting draw, which is bad because it means he gets to buy a good card. Sorry. Now, I am going to be able to get 2 power this turn, so I'm going to take advantage of that immediately and buy Hunding. And now that I've bought Hunding, well, there's not much else I can do this turn. Sorry, I still have hiccups. So I'm just going to call my turn there, because there's nothing else I can do. So as long as I keep Hunding my next turn, I get a free coin. And this will happen every single turn until the opponent buys it. So this turn, I'm actually not going to use my coins. I am going to take Hostile Takeover, I think. I hope that's the right choice. Now, I think, I do really want that Conquest card. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy that right now. And I love Crow cards, so I'm not going to turn more of my coins. I'm going to get that Crow card. And you're going to find out why later. This is a more advanced strategy that I employ. Advanced is the wrong word. It's actually a little brain dead, and it will make people hate you. But that's why we're doing it. Funny hee-ho. So, acquire a card from the tavern with a cost up to 4. Let's do I really want that Black Feather Brigand. I'll just do power, power, power. Turn my coin into another coin. And end my turn. Now, this is something you really want to do. When you have 2 cards of a sleeve and you play them both in the same turn, as long as it's in close enough succession, you are going to get a combo. So you see I have 2 Duke of Crows cards here. Now you see the combo 2 means that if I play them both in the same turn, I will get that combo 2 benefit. So suddenly this card that would have normally gave me only 1 coin is now going to give me 3 coins and 2 power if I do that, which is really good. And then I'm going to buy the Black Feather Brigand, which I did want. I want that Squawking Orrery next. It doesn't seem that good yet, but you guys will see what it does later. Didn't get the card I wanted, but that's okay. Let's see. I don't think I can afford that. I won't be able to. So let's just do that instead. Buying a Writ of Coin and trading in your other coins is usually a good way to waste a turn without wasting a turn. It's not like you're doing anything else with that turn. Your turn is going to end otherwise. You might as well do something more productive. Let's see. Nothing good there. So I will gain power instead. Now this isn't good yet. I'm going to buy... I want to buy that so my opponent can't. And then I'll take Shei-Hai Summoning because it will allow me to continue the loop. You don't always need to convert a coin. It's just helpful. Here, I'm going to get a combo of 3, which is great because it will let me draw another card. And this is where the rotation starts. This is the combo I do that tends to make players a little angry. If I can get a lot of those, I can also afford Sheer Poet. But instead, I'm going to actually buy this Shield Bearer. The Shield Bearer is taunt, so the opponent can only attack the Shield Bearer. You attack a opponent's agent card. This is an agent, as you see in the top left corner. You can attack an opponent's agent card using your power or through buying other special cards. I'm going to get this because then my opponent cannot attack my Black Feather Brigand. He can only attack the Shield Bearer until the Shield Bearer is gone. It also helps that I'll be getting 1 extra power every turn, which is not bad at all. Oh no, that's not good. So what I want to do here is I will return 2 cards to the top of the deck. Do those. And you'll see why soon. I would like to buy Reinforcements. And then I'll turn you again because I want that back, and then I'll buy the Portcullis. Now this is why I did that. I get that draw combo again. This is why I flip those cards back. And that's a good thing you can get from the turn 2 cards. There goes my shield. Do those, and that. Now we get to draw more cards. I'm redoing power again. Another power. Now, on a turn like this, there's a number of things I can do. I don't want to buy the Crow yet, because that would be a lot of power. However, I do want Hunting back, so I am going to buy the Banart. Then I'm going to take back Hunting. I really do want that scratch, but I'll have to get it another time. The good thing about an agent card is it stays out, and you can constantly use it over and over and over again until your opponent tries to kill it. Which he probably will. No, he's not going to. Nice. So I'll buy that. And I'll take take that. No, I haven't played anything good this hand. But I can move my Banart to the top, and then I only need to get these two to win or get 40. I'll take that one. And then I'll take that one. I really hope my opponent does not buy Pilfer, and that is also one of my favorite cards because it just lets me draw again, which I'm going to do over and over again. Where did he get him? Banart. Banneret. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Okay. It's a strange move, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy you back, because I need you back. Reinforcements is actually pretty crazy if you can get the combo on it, because it just does things over and over, which is a lot like these will do. I think I want another Pilfer. I wish you would stop doing that. I'll take Peck, and Scratch, and then draw. That. These, I'll take a Pilfer, and then take a Scratch, and then I'll buy him back because I always want to hold that card. And I'm actually going... No, I'm not. Yes, I am, because I don't want him to use it. With the rest, I will get rid of his Black Feather Brigand. Not the combo I need. And I don't have any more draw cards. I wish you would stop that. Fine. So we'll do that, and that, and that. I'm going to... Duke of Crows now. I'm doing that right now. I'm getting rid of the Hireling. Duke of Crows converted my coin to power, which went back to Prestige. We're nearing the end of the match now, so right now it's almost going to be a bidding war. When it comes down to players, when you're playing against other players, the bidding war here with Duke of Crows tends to be a literal life or death for me. I buy power, I buy power. Rally is one of the best cards in the game, but I can't get it right now. But I would rather make sure he can. I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted it. I wanted it too badly. Now with this, I should be able to get Duke of Crows immediately. Again. I hope he wastes this turn. He did. He wasted the turn. I win. So since I ended the round with above 40 prestige, I win automatically. Now, if you didn't understand any of that, I will try to explain it again. The most important things to remember is that you want to perform combos as much as possible. To get a combo, you have to get cards from a matching suit. The suits are related to the patrons. Different patrons do different things when you give them a resource. Some will give you more power, some will give you a stronger card, some will trade directly for prestige, others are more unique and they do rather niche things, but when their effect actually is needed, it's needed. Getting all 4 patrons can win, as can getting above 40 points. However, there is a chance for your opponent to match your bet at the end, because once you reach 40 or higher, your opponent has one chance to try to meet or beat the score that you have. If they beat the score, then you have to try to beat theirs, and it keeps going and going and going until whoever reaches 80 first. When someone reaches 80, they win automatically. But at 40 is when the game can end at a minimum, unless someone buys all 4 patrons, but that is pretty rare. Your opponent usually is smart enough not to let you do that. Thank you all for watching this tutorial. I am sorry for my hiccups, and I'm sorry if it was hard to understand any of it. I've tried my best, and I really hope that I'm able to help other players, and I hope to see you guys in the queue. Have a nice day.